Hi, hello everyone, it's me, Karakon Pulveron, and today we are going to be doing some paper cranes today. So yes, it's a hand cam stream today. But just in case if I get tired, we're gonna have to change it up. I don't know what we're gonna change it into. I'm just going by vibes today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm going by vibes. Wait, let me just turn the background music. Boop. There we go. Truth be told, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna be able to stream today because of the weather went insane. The weather went a bit insane and started knocking down some stuff. Oh, hi Gecko.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome. Yeah, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna stream today. Well, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to stream today. Not because of my own schedule. No. It was just because of the weather became insane. The weather became insane and it caused brownout, short power outage. Thankfully it came back. Thankfully the power's back on and everything, so I'm able to stream. Just so you know, if I disappear, just know it's either my internet or most likely because of the weather. Let's go here. Hello, everybody. Hi, Gecko. Thank you for being first, by the way. Thank you. Biggest of yays to you. Biggest of yays. Hello. And as you guys know, we're just gonna be making paper cranes today. I wasn't expecting... I was last time we were like, oh, there's only 90 left, right? We were like, only 90 cranes left. Now we're back at 100 something, right? We're at 101 cranes more to go. Hi, Panda. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for coming for a bit. Thank you. Hello. Yeah, we're making paper cranes today. Why is it... I don't know what happened. I don't know why it became 101. Originally was we were already at 90 or 80 left to go. Something like that, and now it's back to 100 something. So well, it was supposed to be 102, but then I made one just 5 minutes before the stream started. I just wanted to check, oh, how long does it actually take me to make a paper crane when I'm not actually paying attention to chat or anything. It took me 5 to almost 7 minutes. That's it. So I was like, dang, I would have been so much faster without reading chat or yapping. But hey, you know what? We're here. We're good. But yeah, I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to stream today because of the weather. My gosh, did it suddenly go insane? Did it go whoop-de-doo? What's up, wind? What's up, everybody? I'm going to try to scare Karu and make sure she doesn't stream today. But she will definitely stream today. Yeah. So I was very worried about that. But thankfully, again, the power came back and everything. Just know, if I disappear, it's either the internet or the weather, knocked off the power and stuff again. So yeah. If you're wondering how many cranes I made so far, I made 51 of these big guys, and I made 115 of the little guys. Well, this is gonna be my 52nd one, so... it should be 67 cranes. Not the freaking 6-7, brother. Not the 6-7. But yes, we are doing this. Yes. Hello, Gecko. Hello. Hey, yo. What's up, everyone? Hello. Yeah, we're just paper craning today. I was honestly deciding whether to do some paper cranes or to do crochet, but then I realized... I'm like, whoa, why have 100? Okay, I better do this. That's what I was like, I better do this now. It's the final countdown. You know what I mean? I should better do this. I was like, I've been holding off on this because I was like, oh well, we'll probably not, increase and stuff. It'll probably stay the same. I could probably handle it in a week or 2 or 3, and then suddenly, oh, okay, we have 100 again. Okay. Better handle this while it's still a bit manageable, you know what I mean? Better be able to handle this while it's still manageable, because if it's not manageable, then I'm you know what I mean? But yeah, Oh my goodness. Let's see. I do have some like, let me see. I have a little list again, as usual. I have a little list on the side. So if you guys want to lurk and just listen, hey, welcome, welcome. You're all good. You're all good. Yeah. So let me see. The first topic in my little notes right there on the side, the ones I haven't talked about yet, is like, well, I did talk about this. I do talk about this sometimes, but I guess we can elaborate on it. When I elaborate stuff, it usually takes me, what, 30 minutes? So, because I can talk for forever. But yeah, we can talk about me lurking on people's streams, because as usual, you know, I like lurking on people's streams. Especially, oh my god, especially if I'm a new follower. Brother, if I discover your channel for the very first time, I do not I do not follow immediately. I follow, it's very rare when I follow immediately. It's very rare because I usually follow when people are done streaming. I only start following when people are like, okay, well, we'll come back to this, da, 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 or like they're gonna raid out or something, like in the middle of the stream. Okay, it's very, very rare when I like follow in the middle of stream, because I don't know with you guys, but I'm one of those lurkers that like to be, you know, invisible. You know what I mean? I like to be in the background. You know what I mean? Like people, like I'm like, oh well, I don't want to ruin like the streamer like talking, because I feel like if I follow, especially if they're singing, right? Because sometimes I would lurk, especially either on art streams or music streams. Especially, I would be like, let's say I'm new, right? I'm listening to somebody who sings really well and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's pretty sick. I want to follow them, but I don't want to ruin their singing. So I wait for 10 minutes, and then they're talking to their chat. I'm like, oh well, it's nice that they're talking to the chat. I don't want to ruin the mood, because sometimes I feel like I'm ruining the mood if I'm gonna chat, right? But again, like I should be like, well, I'm not ruining the mood, because like if people do that in my chat, I'm totally fine. That's totally good, right? It's all fine. It's all fine and dandy. But then I'm like, when I'm in somebody else's chat, I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna ruin the mood. Oh no, like, and then the spotlight is like on me, kind of. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, new chatter. Hello, new chatter. I'm like, oh no, oh no. It just gives me like a lot of pressure, like, and then they suddenly go like, which is very normal. It's very normal for them to say that, as usual. You know what I mean? You're too nice. Assert dominance to other chatters. No, I always feel like I might ruin the mood of chatters, more than the streamers, because like I know that streamers love having chatters on chat, because of course more engagement equals more, like, you know, more everything is good, right? But like I don't want to like suddenly like follow, and then suddenly like when I see like a topic, oh hey Tio, welcome, 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 thank you for coming to the stream. Yeah, I thanks for the head pat. I don't want to like ruin what people are talking about, right? Or like what the chatters are saying, and I'm like, oh no, if I talk if I talk and like I see like the chatters already having a discussion, because like they've already been like associated with the streamer and everything, right? So they're quite used to it, which is totally fine, of course. Like that's how streams are, right? I'll be like, if I chat, I'm gonna ruin this. That's my brain talking. That's my brain. That's not anybody telling me that. No, it's just my brain saying, oh, you're gonna ruin everything. I'm like, oh, but like I like new chatters also on my stream. Like that's cool. And then like if they start chatting, I'm like, oh. If I start chatting, you know. Hi Elzen, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for visiting. Huge thank you. Yeah, we're making like paper cranes and stuff because we got more followers, and like I was expecting only 80 left, but then it suddenly went up. I'm very thankful for everybody who follows and like lurks and everything, of course. I just didn't expect it to be this quickly. I was like, I can pull off I can hold off another like paper crane stream. Maybe I should do some crocheting today. And then suddenly, no girl. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I should better do this before like before it goes to 100 something. You know what I mean? Hey, oh my goodness, look who's here. It's Mr. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How dare you? There's no bird over here. That's crazy. It's only a woman. That's crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. No, care holding it. It doesn't go. It doesn't do anything. Hey. Nah. We do amazing things. Yes. We speak with the reverb and make sure that you have the J experience. Because if you guys don't know, J is a singer. J sings. And he's a very good singer and a very good yapper. So you guys should check him out. That's supposed to be a meme of you. Ah man. That's crazy. Ugh. That's crazy. I'm too old. I'm too old to know such memes. It's very funny. Got you. She got big lung. Just like, that's crazy. Absolute man. I don't know what chat say. Chat is sly and biggest of boos. That's crazy. I don't know what chat's saying. That's insane right there. That's insane. But yeah. I was what was I talking about? I forgot. But for those who don't know, I used to have like vocal lessons because but this was very short-lived. I had like a few vocal lessons before because my voice for streaming was really like it was getting bad. Like bad. Oh, dice roll. Let's see, Alzen. Dice roll. Oh, it's taking a while to roll. Listen, Alzen, it's fine. It's okay. It happens. You know, like, life happens. Not everyone can roll at 20. Sometimes everybody loses, and that's fine. You know why? Because team losers is the best team ever. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be in team losers because me, Ajax T, and I have to say, JAA is now part of team losers too. So, yeah, it's a great thing to be in team losers. You know what I mean? It's wonderful. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad about that. I don't want to be. No, you have to be in the team. It's the biggest of yays of team. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be in this team. You know, it's kind of lonely in the Nat 20 spot. It's kind of lonely in the Nat 20 spot. Who has Nat 20s? Summers, definitely not by corruption. Panda has a 20. Taco has a 20. Brain power. Think. Who else has a 20? Panda has a 20. Like, it's lonely up there. Not that many people have it, although it's 4 of them. But you know what I mean. Nobody wants to be up there. It's biggest of boos. You know what I mean? It's very happy down here. You're making it worse, Karen? No, I am not. I swear, I'm amazing. I'm making it much better. Because, you know, it's lonely at the top. I mean, look at me. Look. Okay, I'll show you. This is how to do a dice roll. Look. It's gonna be a... you know, everything's fine. No chat. No. I'm in team losers, guys. I'm in team losers. High flex, but I am human. I am absolute human. I don't know what people are saying. That's crazy. Thank you for the lurk. I didn't get 20 for sure. That's a lie. It's an absolute lie. I am team losers. Okay, guys. Team losers. Ha 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 ha. Team losers. You know what I mean? You drag me on team loser and now you're leaving us already. No, I'm not. I'm not. Everybody team loser, you know? Well, I mean, Sushi won also. Sushi also got D20 and not 20, but like, listen, you know, we're all in team losers still. I didn't. I legit thought I was gonna roll a tree. I thought it was gonna be a tree. Roll again. Roll again. Roll again. Roll again. Roll again. See, I got 12. Team losers, man. You know, team loser. Okay. You get me. You get me. See. Very team loser, guys. Absolute team loser. Don't worry. I'm not leaving anytime soon. Maybe she's lying about something else too, other than that's crazy. I'm human. What are you talking about? Absolute human. You know, Caracon pulveron, aka Caracon species is human. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's crazy. That's insane. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know. There's no lies over here. Only truth. Truthums. Yes, sir. Only truth. Yeah, definitely did not roll a 20. That was unexpected. I did not expect that, okay? That's not my fault. Blame the die. I usually get a low roll. That's crazy, especially when Ajax is here. Maybe it's because Ajax isn't here. Maybe that's why I didn't roll a low roll. That's crazy though. Oh my goodness. But yeah, when I had like oh, hey, thank you for the 5 stream streak. Biggest of yay, sir. Biggest of yay. Thank you. More points for rolling. Brother, this is gonna become like a gambling. Oh, this is gonna be a gambling addiction. Brother, do you know what they call me in other people's streams? Do you know what they call me in other people's streams now? They call me the gambling lady. They don't even call me like anything else. They said, oh my god, you're the dice lady, but you make it into gambling. That makes chat addicted to dice. I'm like, what do you mean? Dice roll is like, oh, I'm rolling for intelligence check, perception check, not because of gambling. Guys, we're making this stream into like a gambling den. This is crazy. Oh, if you guys don't know though, this Friday I'm having a collaboration with Ajax and a few other more peeps. I didn't show the faces yet of the other peeps on the thumbnail because I'm not quite sure who's going to attend. I have to double check with Ajax. So that's why I went like question mark on the thumbnail. But yeah, that's gotta be on Friday. We're gonna be playing Gambling with Friends. It was a very, very long awaited like stream that we were talking about. I think since like what, a month or 2 months ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Like, brother, we've been waiting for it. It's been a while. Like, holy cow, we've been planning for it. And like Ajax's PC went poof, but then now it's all good, you know. Ajax's PC is all fine and dandy, and so that's why we have like a schedule this Friday. I actually don't know how to play Gambling with Friends, so you guys are gonna, I guess, enjoy it. Hopefully, me play Gambling with Friends with everybody, because I bet we're gonna be like in this stream gambling. Yeah, definitely dice rolling, but with a little hint of gamba, but like a nice gamba, you know what I mean? Because you guys actually get like a prize and everything, you know what I mean? And I don't send you to the abyss when you roll a 1, you know what I mean? It's a nice gamba over here, yeah. A very nice gamba over here. Very good gamba. Yes, sir. What was I talking about? Oh my goodness. I was talking about so many things. Oh, um gosh, there were so many things. We were talking about lurking. We were talking about other things too. Family friendly Gambit. Indeed, indeed, very family friendly. Definitely safe for work. For sure, for sure. But yeah, yeah. I was talking about lurking because for those who don't know, I heavily lurk on other people's streams a lot, like a lot, a lot. I even lurk on like Alzin's streams sometimes. I also lurk on Tio streams. Hey, dice roll! Oh, 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 oh my God! You win. That's crazy! Yo, that's insane. Okay, okay, Tio. I mean, Tio, you're gonna have to get a drawing from me. I'm gonna draw you, randomly, or unless if you want me to draw something else. But I'm definitely gonna draw you. Yes. The dog, yes. I'm gonna have to draw you. I already have a meme in mind already for like a dog. I do. Like a lot of like dog memes are so funny to draw. Oh, please do. Okay, we shall do that. I need to write it down too. Okay, let me see. Nat 20. Okay, Tio. Need to draw Tio. It's gotta be a very silly sketch, okay? Well, not a silly sketch, because I'm gonna be fully coloring everything. But you know what I mean. You're getting it for free? For free, sir. For free. And I think you've been rolling for forever now. So, like, maybe if Ajax comes here, who knows? Maybe he's gonna roll a 22. Maybe he's gonna roll a 20 also. That's crazy. I mean, also J. I mean, I don't know. If J rolls a 20, that'd be amazing. Let's see how many 20s we'll have today. That'd be crazy. If it's like last time, if we get like 3 rolls. Like, I can't do any more than 3. If people get 3, I'm gonna cut that off. I'm gonna be like, no more. No more 20s. Cause like that's gotta be like, it's gotta be hard for me to like be able to draw everyone if there's more than 3. Finally, after 2 months break from D&D, I get all the luck back. Indeed, sir, indeed, you get all the luck. All the luck. Who knew you'd get immediately? That's crazy. Congratulations, Tio. It's worth, you know what I mean? It's definitely, you know, I mean, you've been rolling the dice for how many weeks? Was it also 2 months? I don't know, but like, hey, you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it for sure, for sure. But yeah, oh my goodness, so many things already happened within like the past 20 minutes. That's crazy. Oh, as I was saying, I lurk on other people's streams a lot, because I don't want to ruin like chat. As I was saying, like, I feel like if I ruin the vibes with chat, right, it's gonna be like, you know, I mean, I ruined the vibes of the stream, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin the vibes of the stream. I can see. No, you can't see me. I shall not. I shall not be here. I disappear. I go somewhere else. I'm not here. Human has disappeared. Always glad to see you, though. Yeah, it's always nice to see people and like lurk on people's streams. Especially, let's say, especially when it's like a new chatter. I'm like, when I'm the new chatter on somebody's new stream. You know what I mean? I'm like, I can't talk. And then I'm like, oh, if I follow somebody, it's gonna be like, oh, hi, Karu. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, people are gonna be like, oh, hi, Karu. How are you? What are you doing here? How did you find the stream? I'm like, no. I can't do that. I can't do that. Me, no. That's gonna ruin the mood of the stream. That's how I think. That's how my brain thinks. Even though I don't think like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, let me not do that. And so I'm like, lurk. Better to lurk. Human has disappeared. That's crazy. The absolute human being is over here. Indeed, for sure. Because I am a human being. I don't know what people are saying. I don't know what bird they're talking about. There's no birds over here. That's crazy. I don't know what people have said. I don't know. I don't know. I think people are a little bit insane. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. I do enjoy lurking on people's streams. I don't even like click. There's a thing, right? They have the... You know what? I don't have the... The reason why I don't have the daily, like, click a daily thing. You know what I mean? Because people are like, oh, throw a bone daily or something like that. Or like, oh, like, send your soul somewhere to the strawberry fields or something like that which is a daily check-in thing, right? I think it's cute. But the reason why I don't have it on my stream is because I don't click it. I don't click in other streamers' streams because I'd rather be invisible. I don't want people to realize I'm there. The only time when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna click it. I'm like, okay, I've gotta click the daily thing. Even on T stream, like when T had the thing, the daily thing, I'm like, oh, I'm not clicking that. You guys are seeing a real life lurker over here. You know what I mean? That's why I love my lurkers. Also, I'm like, yeah, I'm a huge lurker, man. I'm a huge lurker. Yeah, that's why I have the silent lurk on my stream now. Which is where's that? I think I have a silent lurk. Yeah, I have a silent lurk where I don't mention anyone because I was like, I'm like that. I don't want people to say hi or anything. Just treat me like I'm invisible. I'm like, just treat me like I'm invisible, but I'm here. I'm supporting. Hey, dice roll. Oh my goodness, look who's here. It's Neon. Hello, Mr. Pigeon. Yon. And the 14. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. Brother, you missed the what happened earlier. There was a 20. There was a 20. Definitely not me. I definitely did not get that 20. It was definitely just Tio. I'm definitely still in Team Losers for sure. For sure. Welcome, Mr. Neon Destruction. Definitely not me. A 20? Yeah, definitely not me. I definitely not right after claiming that I was in Team Losers. That was that was insane. That was actually insane. But yeah, that's why I don't have the daily thing, because I don't want people to like you know when they say like there's a lurker and then there's like a true lurker? I'm one of the true lurkers, the one that literally wants to be treated as they're invisible, as if I'm not there, as if like I don't want the streamers to know that I'm there, I don't want the people to know I'm there, but I'm there. But I'm like, sometimes they're like, when streamers like, when I chat for the very first time, I'm like, brother, I've actually been following you for a whole year. You know, I've done that once. I've done that to a streamer once. I think it was during like a streamer during the pandemic, I believe, and I got 50,000 like points for their stream or something like that. And if I racked up 50,000 points, I think I was able to choose a song, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll choose a song. And then well, no, I was like, well, I'll grab it, why not? I've been following them for a year, right? A true lurker, racking up the points. So I clicked the points. I didn't realize I actually had the chat on chat. I thought I could just, you know when there's like a box, right? Sometimes when you redeem points, right, you can just type on the chat, on the little bubble, like, oh, can you sing whatever song you want to sing, right? That's what I wanted to say. But no, I the streamer did not do that. So I was forced for the very first time to chat, and I was like, oh, I hate this. No offense to the streamer. Again, no offense to the streamers. Huge no offense to the streamers. I was, I'm just a very like huge lurker, man. I was just a very huge lurker. I was just like, oh, why not? Why not click that? That's fun. That would be funny. Why not waste all my points there? You know what I mean? Because I was like, oh, well, I didn't use my points during this time, and then let me just use it now. And so I used it. And then the streamer kept pushing me to chat. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to chat though. The streamer kept pushing and pushing and pushing to chat. And I'm like, again, no offense to the streamer, because at the time, like, there wasn't that much awareness of like a lot like lurkers at the time, I believe. So like the streamer didn't quite I don't think they understood, like, some people like me are just like, like, no, I don't want to ruin the chat, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, like, what if I ruin the vibes? What if I choose the wrong song? And then I said on chat for the very first time, because they were shocked that they didn't know that I followed. They were like, I typed, this was my very first chat on their stream. It said, choose whatever song you want to choose. And that's it, right? And then the streamer said, no. I have to do the song that you want. I'm like, girl. I'm like, girl, don't make me do this, man. Like, if it's a song that you don't like, you know what I mean? Like, don't make me choose. Don't make me choose. I know that you don't like a lot of songs. Like, brother, like, you know what I mean? Social anxiety is real and true, right? So I was like, oh no. Again, no, what you call this? There's no, I have nothing against the streamer. Again, like, they're just being a streamer. Like, that's the usual streamer stuff. I'm just like, I just want to crawl into my, you know, it just felt like my skin was crawling a lot. Again, no offense to the streamer, no offense to anybody else. I'm just one of those people that's like, I'd rather not talk. I don't know. I'm just like, well, just treat me like I'm invisible. But like on Persnickety stream, okay, Persnickety found out that was like that on the very first stream, right? On the very first time I was on his thing, right? I because he kept like asking and stuff, and I didn't want him to think that I was snobbing him, right? Because if I imagine, right, the streamer says, oh hey, how are you doing, then I, like, it's me, like, I feel like I'm snobbing the streamer, or they think I'm a bot or something, right? And I don't want them to think that. I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I have to chat. Hi, I don't chat much, but I like to lurk a lot, right? That's, I'm like, I like to lurk a lot. I like listening to people talk or sing or whatever. That's what I do. and thankfully, Persnickety was like, oh yeah, Karu, do whatever. If you don't want to talk, it's okay. You're fine. You're good. And I was like, dang, that's like. It's quite rare for me to find streamers that are like, yeah, lurk, good. You know what I mean? Like, because like other streamers would keep, I'm not saying all, again, not all. Again, like, Ponzu's a good one. Ponzu like lets you do whatever. Mizaki May lets you do whatever. Like, there's a lot of streamers who also let you do whatever. But there's also a lot of streamers that keep asking you, hey, how's your day? What you doing? Again, I don't blame the streamers, because it's typical thing, you know what I mean? It's a typical thing, especially when you have nothing to talk about. When streamers start asking, hey, how are you doing? It's either they have nothing to talk about, or they're just quite curious about you, right? So I'm like, I don't want to ruin the stream. I'm just like, I'm all right, right? I'm like, okay, I'm all right. Hi, I'm all right. How are you? And then they reply, oh, da. And I'm like, okay, I can stop. I can just lurk, right? And I imagine I don't usually do the lurk unless if it's like friends. I don't use the lurk command unless if it's like friends, or maybe if I'm raiding out to a person, right? It's so like, oh, I can feel my I can feel my nerves, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, I don't know if it's valid or not. Maybe I should be more like friendly in chat. Maybe I should chat more. But yeah, that's Karu lurking a lot. I really have a tendency to lurk, man. I lurk so much. It's crazy. I lurk so much. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's just an uphill battle, I guess, with Karu, and trying to figure out, hey, no, it's okay to say this. You know, I mean, I was like, oh. And then like some streamers, they let it be, right? They let it be like, oh, okay. They just wanted to lurk when when I don't say anything anymore. But then some other lurkers would be, well, some other streamers would be like, right? I'd be like, oh, I'm fine. How are you? Da, da, da. And then they're like, hey, Kara, what are you doing? I'm like, okay. Okay. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. That's when I figured out, you know what's better, Karu? Just follow the streamer once you're done streaming. Or once they're raiding out. Once they're raiding out would be the best. I'm like, okay, Karu. When they're raiding out, that's when you follow. That and so like that's been my habit. And so like when people raid out, right? And then sometimes I'd be like, oh well, they're raiding out. Okay, I follow before they raid out, right? And then they'd be like, oh my god, Karu, you're following now, but I'm already raiding out. I'm like, well, this is intentional. It's just so that I won't forget to like follow you, because I feel like if I don't remember the correct like name and everything, sometimes it just doesn't like come out right. It just doesn't it's not that it doesn't hit, it's just that I sometimes I like I'm not able to remember to follow some streamers when they start raiding out and such, right? And so I try to follow it before they raid, or like right as they raid. I'm like, follow, click. I can see the panic in the streamer's face, and I'm like, oh no, I get how you feel. My goodness, because I'm like that too. I'm like, oh, I don't know how they feel like that too. Note to people, Karu is watching. Cancel the raid when Karu follows. Yeah, when I raid to people, that's another thing too. Oh my god, thank you for saying that, Tio. Okay, like when I was raiding to certain people, let's say for example Razura, right? When I raided to Razura, I did not care for a shout out. Like, here's the thing. Okay, I know like getting shout outs is like the normal streamer etiquette, right? You know, when I raid to people, especially when I raid to people that I admire or friends that I follow and stuff, or like mutuals, I don't really care for shout outs too much, because I'm like, hey, I think your content is cool. I just want other people to watch you. You don't need to shout me out, because like I legit like your content and I think you're cool. Because when they start shouting me out, I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I am nothing but a nothing. I am nothing but a human. I am an ordinary human. Like all thoughts like just go, you know what I mean? It just goes like in my brain. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh no. They start asking, and I'm like, oh no. Well, not they start asking, but they start like doing the whole like I'm okay with them like asking how I do and stuff, because you know that's just normal streamer etiquette. But like I'm like, oh my god, you're shouting me out. No. No. It's the feelings of the lurker. They linger in these shoulders, I swear. I get like my hairs like stand up. I'm like when I get shouted out, I'm like, oh my god. That's another thing too. Like especially like for example, let's say JAAA shouts me out for when I visit his stream, or Mara shouts me out sometimes. It depends. I go, oh no, Mara, oh no, JAAA. No. You guys are cooler. I'm just Karu. You're selling yourself short? Nah, it's like it's my thing, I guess. Cause I'm like, you know, when you see like a lot of things in other people, and then you have a hard time seeing that in yourself, right? That's me. That's me right there. Yeah. Again, there's nothing wrong with Whether people like saying hi, hello, you know, I mean, but like when they start digging, I'm like, I'm talking about if I'm a lurker, okay? If I'm a lurker, you know, I like to listen to people. I don't want to say anything. It's like watching television, right? They don't know that you're watching. You don't know who's watching you. You're just like chilling around and stuff. That's how I feel about like with lurking. I'm just like, I'm just here. And so when Razura like raided over here, I don't even think Razura remembers me. But like, what you call this? When he raided over here, just for the heck of it, you know what I mean? I was like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? I peaked. I'm done. Someone that I admired is following me. Okay, I'm done. No need to stream anymore. That was a lot. That was insane. Somehow Jay is also the same, always selling himself short. You guys are cool. You all need to know that. Thank you to you. You're being too kind. But yeah, I think the thing about Jay is that he's Karu peaking. Yes, sir. I was peak. I was like, okay, I'm done. I don't need to stream anymore. I'm basically okay. I'm basically happy with my life now. I was so like, okay, I'm good. But yeah, wait, let me see. Ta-da! Look at this. I have Cosmo and Wanda over here. These are the cranes so far. We did 5. We did 5 cranes so far. We're actually making a lot of like cranes so far in the past hour. That's crazy. That's insane. I pat myself at the back right now. Pat. Oh, let me show you guys real quick. Nirvana is only at the next door right now. And exactly. Brother, if somebody else like starts like, if I get another person who I admire that follows me, I'm just gonna like, you know, I'm gonna be like, bye. I'll show you guys my sketchbook, right? You guys know my sketchbook, my trusty sketchbook that I do like acrylic art on, right? I only updated this a little bit. Let me see. Where is that? I think this was the last thing that you guys saw, or maybe was it this one? If it's not, oh wait, no. I think it was this one. I don't know if it's the plane or if it's the landscape, the last thing that you guys saw, but it was probably one of the two. Because I remember doing the plane on stream, and then I did this on my own time, but I don't remember if I showed it to you guys. And then I did this also on my own time. I was like, oh, a waterfall. Ta-da, a waterfall. And then I did peaches, because like peaches are cute. I was like, peaches. Ah, love you. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. That song's still stuck in my head. And then we have, oh, I drew this upside down. These are hydrangeas, and then these are daisies. I think this is my favorite spread because like the color coordination between these two are good, you know what I mean? And I was like, the more drawings I make, I need to make like more spreads like this where it's like color combinations. I do want to make like a whole piece, like a very long piece, because I've seen those and those are like really cool, and I would love to do that too. Oh, it's crazy how amazing this is. Oh, thank you. I was following like a lot of tutorials. I was studying a lot of tutorials. And then I think this is my most recent. I didn't draw anything here. I was gonna draw something, but then I got tired. So this is my most latest one, which I think are, I forgot what these are called. But yeah, I also followed another tutorial for this on the Instagram. It was mostly Joycey, Chit, and also Biro Davy that I followed on Instagram. So yeah, this is my. I made it into a square instead of not a rainbow, a window, because I don't know. I just like the square. Well, it's not a square. It's a rectangle. I know, chat. It's a rectangle. Like looks like a picture book from all the. Nah, thank you. You're being too kind, man. You're being too kind. I was just following a tutorial and stuff. Or sometimes if I look at like speed paints and then I just try to slow it down. I just try to like, oh, that's how you do it. Okay, let me try to like copy that. They're not original artworks. I might do original artworks soon, but for now I'm just like you know what I mean? I'm like with the original artworks. For like, we're talking about markers, okay? With markers, I'm like because I with the markers, I enjoy like the freedom of trying to just like do everything like without thinking, you know what I mean? I'm like you know, it relieves a lot of my stress when I don't think of anything as I draw, you know what I mean? It's really fun. But yeah, I that was a little funny silly thing. And like with lurking, there's again, this is why again I like my lurkers a lot, and like I get disappointed when suddenly like a streamer I follow, like let's say this is very very few though, it's very very rare when I had like a streamer that did this. They would start like ranting about lurkers. I'd be like, oh well, I mean, shucks. That's quite sad, because again, I believe that lurkers are the backbone of a stream, right? They're a huge backbone of the stream. And also chatters are like great as well, of course. Like, brother, how can I like talk like this if I don't have any chat? Well, I mean, I do chat like this, but you know, it's more fun when people talk as well, of course. You know what I mean? When I am just so used to chatting because I've made videos, hundreds of videos growing up, talking to a camera as I try to draw and do like sketchbook tours, yeah? Which is why I'm so used to doing it. Why I'm so used to talking to cameras. And I've seen like people posting lately on X about like the what's that? The improvement on like how many people watch your streams and stuff. And like I was like, dang, because when I saw some of the improvements of some streamers, like how, like, brother, tell me, how did they get like from 17 viewers to 250? Like, that's crazy. That's like explosive diarrhea right there. That's insane. Like, holy, that's really, I was like, oh my goodness, that's really crazy. Holy. But for sure they deserve it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Streaming isn't that easy. Everyone is important part of community. Always appreciate everyone. Exactly. Always do. It's just quite sad when streamers start like I mean, again, it's not all streamers. It's just I've only experienced this quite a handful of times, like very very small amount of times, right? As the young Keru, especially during the pandemic, when people were like very like, I don't know, they were quite mad at like lurkers because they were like, chat, talk to me, you know what I mean? They were like, it's like I'm talking to a wall. I'm like, brother, you've never made a YouTube video before? Like, didn't you stream on your early days too? Like, how, like, brother, like, how does that work? I was really shocked, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, and like I was talking about with lurking, right? There are even some streamers, right? I don't click the daily thing, right? I really don't, because like I'm too shy. Or like I forget, right? Like with Razoras, you would see that I would click it. I'm like, okay, once in a while I'll click it now. But like this was before he raided. I wouldn't like click it at all. But when he raided, I was like, I guess I have to click it now. So you would see I'd only get like five like little like plant whatever, but I've seen like other people do like 180 or 200 something, right? Plants or whatever. And like, oh, thanks for the lurk, Gecko. Thank you. But yeah, I was like, oh well, I don't want to click the thing, right? Because like it's too like, I don't know, like I feel like I'd ruin the mood, you know what I mean? Even though I'm not ruining the mood, it's all in my brain. Again, it's all in my brain. But like it's just like a thing. So when other people would see the seedling, right, they'd think, oh, you've only followed for like this much. I'm like, no, I followed for 2 years. I followed for 2 years, but I never said anything. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think there are other lurkers like me also who have not said anything, a single thing at all at other people's streams, but have only said things like years later. You know what I mean? Like years later, because that's what I did. I think that it's just like, I don't know. It's just a thing. But I'd like to think that I'm not alone in this, you know what I mean? I'd like to think that there are other people who are also having struggles with like chatting, and they're just like me, who just enjoy lurking a lot and listening to people talk a lot, because like, again, listening to that to people talk a lot is fun. And again, sometimes I don't even say that I lurk. I just listen and I don't chat anymore, you know what I mean? Even though I should have done the exclamation mark lurk thing, because that would have been, I don't know. I just feel like it's convenient for the streamer. But I do it now when I see like friends, or like when streamers who know that like I actually follow, like they're like, oh, Karu, hey, you know, I'm like, oh my god, you remember me? That's crazy. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the exclamation mark lurk thing, right? So I do that. I do that. When it happens, I'm like, okay, let me do this, and then let me lurk on the stream. Like, it takes a lot from me, but I do it sometimes. I do it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. I should have. Did I also put a silent lurk? I put a silent lurk. I put a lurk and then I put a silent lurk. Okay, good. Because again, that's why I don't have the daily thing. Because I know that there are some people like me who also like have a hard time, like that would have a hard time clicking the daily button, just because I don't know. It's nerve-wracking. It's a nerve-wracking thing to do. And like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to ruin the mood. I don't want to do anything. Even though I'm not ruining the mood. It's just a whole thing, man. I don't know. I'm just in my head. I'm just in my head again. Yeah, let me just fix this. There you go. Quite happy about that. Okay, let me... Ooh, that one's not... No, it's fine. Believe me, guys. Believe me. Believe it. In my head. Indeed. It's a little bit squished, but it's okay. It's okay. She's unique. She's fine. There you go. 6. Ta-da! That's crazy. We did 6 within an hour. That's crazy. I feel like I've been getting better at doing this crane thing, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting faster while I'm chatting as I do this crane thing. I'm also thinking, because again, I don't want my fingers to swell, because again, it's just gotta be very like annoying if that happens to me. I might be like cutting this and do something else. But for now, we're just gonna do this thing. You know what I mean? Oh, and like, I think I was talking about earlier, right? I was talking earlier about like, I used to have like some voice lessons, right? I used to have voice lessons because, but it was short-lived. It was a short-lived thing. Because during the time, until now, I should have voice lessons again, man. Like, my voice is not the best. The problem with my voice is not that it's loud, okay? My voice is pretty loud. The problem with my voice is the strength. It's stamina. It's getting crackly, you know what I mean? It cracks a lot after like talking for so long. Now, of course, I don't want that, right? So of course I'm like, gotta have voice lessons, right? Even if it was short-lived. I remember the voice lessons because I was singing karaoke this morning. Cause you know, when you're bored, you're like, let me sing some karaoke. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh my goodness, I remember. I remember in the voice lessons, right? They asked me, I think the teacher was like, hey, so are you, wait, let me see. Voices female? They're like soprano, mezzo soprano, and contralto, something like that. And I was like, I don't know. And they were like, okay, sing. I was like, what? They were like, sing to me, my angel of music. I'm like, well, I should expect that because again, these are voice lessons, right? I'm like, I'm taking this so I can get stronger, so that my stamina waka right would get better, right? I was like, I don't know what that is. And they were like, okay, sing whatever you want. And so I sang Shakira, indeed, sir. I sang Phantom of the Opera. Cause when in doubt, sing opera. For those who don't know, I actually like opera a lot. I'm not the best at opera, but I do. I'm like, oh yeah, opera, fun. Let me sing it. And so I was like, I sang it, and they were like, "You're natural." They were like, they were like, "Girl, your natural voice," because my natural voice is kind of giving mezzo, right? It's giving mezzo, or like, you know, it's giving mezzo, and they were like, or alto, as what some people call it. Well, alto's the deepest one. They're like, oh, you know, when I speak, right? And they were like, I didn't know you could be a soprano. They were like, no, girl, you're a soprano. I'm like, no. I was like, girl, I'm not a soprano. They were like, you're a soprano. I'm like, girl, I feel more comfortable in this voice. And they're like, no, you're a soprano. Can you showcase the high part of the song? Oh my goodness. Okay, so on a good day, okay, my lowest note is like a B2. My highest note is an F6. On a good day, it could be a G6. It depends. But like, that was my whole thing. Yeah. My voice goes really high, but not super high. They were like, Karu, if we train your voice better, we can teach you how to whistle note. But again, the lessons were short-lived because again, I had an accident, right? I got an injury, so we couldn't continue on with the lessons at the time. But I'm healing up, and so I'm trying my best to learn again, even if it's like by myself. You know what I mean? That's 4 whole octaves. No, but the range. Yeah. That's what they were talking about. They were like, "Oh, Karu, you can sing this type of range," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yes, I do sing this range. What about?" I was like, "What about it? I don't know how to sing. I do say that." You can't do 3 octaves, but like, I think that's normal with like some people, right? I think that's quite normal, right? Because like a lot of people that I know is like sings 3 octaves. But then I do have like those friends who are like very star power singers. Yes, incredible singers. They were probably born out of the womb singing. They were singing Whitney Houston. Again, compared to all the Filipinos, okay, I am the least talented, probably. I am the least talented at singing. But yeah, I do want to get back into it because, again, I love karaoke. I love it. I love it so much. I like singing because it's fun. I mean, I could do a sample if you want to. Would you like a sample? Are you ready to tackle the crazy range song though? I mean, I can sing the high range test, but like only to a specific part of the Miku song. I couldn't go to like the whistle part because, like, of course, I'm not trained for that. I don't know how to sing the whistle part. But I can sing until like she goes like, okay, that's it. I'm like, yes, that's it. I can't do the rest. I mean, I can do like a sample if you guys want it. But remember, I'm not a good singer. I'm not a good singer. I haven't trained in voice for a year or something. It's been a while. It's been a while since I properly sang anything. Yes, please. Okay, after the ad, do you want me to sing in like try to sing opera, or do you want me to sing like an ordinary, like, not ordinary. Listen, pop songs are quite hard. Or do you want me to sing in pop? Because like I can do both. Like this is a very rare time that you guys will see Karu sing. Very rare. Like after the ad will take a minute or two. Okay, let me just finish this while there's an ad. Yeah, I guess I'll sing like but again, I'm not trained. It's been a while. I haven't sang properly in like what, a year. I think the last time it was a year. And like when I sang properly, like in a proper like area to sing and everything. I just sang karaoke this morning because it's fun. Like to myself, you know what I mean? In the car or in the shower, you know what I mean? Okay. So if I sound bad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm gonna kill your ears, okay? It's been a while since I've sang. Okay, one moment. This is like the most insane time of my life. Thank you so much for subscribing, my guy. Thank you. Oh my goodness. This is the most insane stream that I've ever done. I can't believe I sang on stream. This is the very first karaoke stream, unofficial karaoke stream that I've ever done in my entire life. And I also have a cold, so I do apologize if like my notes crack every now and then and like it bursted everyone's ears. I do apologize that. But yes, we shall continue on now. No apologize. You lie! There's so many liars in chat. There's so many liars. People saying that I'm a good singer is crazy. That's insane. You lie. I don't have that singing gene in me. I sound like a screeching cat. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Tio, by the way, for sticking around throughout the whole thing. Oh my god. I know you were the one who asked, but I didn't expect it to explode like that. It had to turn into a music stream because Strawberry came, and I was like, oh dang, I didn't know that Strawberry is gonna raid onto this channel while I'm singing. That's a little bit insane. That's a little bit insane in the membrane. But like, huge thanks to Strawberry for like coming around. Like, I really hope the best for her. For those who don't know, Strawberry is one of the most talented that I've seen on the stream, in the streaming community and stuff. She's just done so much for the stream, so it's quite sad that she has to stop streaming sometime soon. But I hope she does post her vlogs, because she did say instead of streaming she's gotta do vlogs instead, because of like stuff with her IRL stuff. I don't know like what I can say in the stream, so I'd rather not say. I'd rather her stay. I don't know if her VOD's gotta be up, but I'd just rather say it like this. She's one of the most entertaining people that I've seen, and one of the most charming people that I've seen, and I do hope that she continues, even with just true vlogging, because like that's, you know, she's iconic. Okay, she's an icon. This is pure luck. I don't even have to advertise. Indeed, sir, you don't have to. I can't believe that we sang. That's the biggest of oofums with me. Like, I'm too shy to do lots of things, and now because I sang on stream, I feel like I can do anything. I feel like I can do anything. I feel like I can rule the world, brother. Like, I swear, if I look back on this, let me listen on the YouTube, because on the YouTube you can go back and screen and like go through the VODs. Let me see. Can I hear myself? No, it's just me complaining. It's just me complaining again. It's just me complaining again. Oh my god, I sound horrible. Oh. I also wonder if I sound quite nasally. Because like I do have like a cold. That's why I have to keep coughing off stream. Because of how bad the weather is. For those who don't know, okay, so there's this typhoon. There's this typhoon that went to Guam, right? It hit Guam, and like it's supposed to hit here, but it didn't. But instead of hitting here, what it's gonna do is that it's gonna bring habagat, which means it's gonna be raining like crazy over here until it floods like insanity. So just know that if that happens, I'm gonna have to not stream if it's gonna be like super flooded over here again, because like that happened last year. But I was able to still stream because like there was still electricity. I was so lucky that there was still electricity. Well, there was no electricity for I think 3 days last year or something like that. Which is quite lucky, you know what I mean? Because like the worst one's been like there was a week of no electricity that I've had. You know what I mean? I'm quite thankful that we had like only 3 days of no electricity, but that was still a lot. You know what I mean? It's still a lot because like when you have no electricity, there's no water supply. And when there's no water supply, it's like, brother, how can we eat? How can we, you know, everything? And like it's flooding, so you can't even go to a hotel, right? Because of all like the water. Like, how can you leave when you're stranded at home, right? So like, you know, I'm very worried about this season. You know, I'm worried about the. I did see on the news that it's supposed to be like the hottest heat wave or whatever, because they say it was El Nino, not La Nina. But like it's definitely gotta be habagat because of the rain in Guam, and I'm just very worried about it. I'm also like, I've seen some videos on Guam, and I hope that everyone in Guam is like okay. I really do, because like again, natural disasters suck, man. I hate it. I dislike it. I dislike looking at the news and seeing like how, like, it's like nowadays I feel like when I look at the news, it's quite sad. You know, it's very, very sad. I get really like upset when I turn on the news and everything nowadays, because of like how crazy it is and how upsetting everything is with the news. It's, I don't know. Sometimes I'd prefer not to watch it. I'd rather read it on the newspaper or something, because at least when I read it, at least I can be selective about it. Because on the news, it's kind of like everything seems kind of bleak. I'm not gonna lie with the news nowadays, and of course I don't want to be pessimistic, but like it's just really like oof. You know what I mean? It's just really oof. I mean that's honestly why one of the reasons why I stream, right? I mean, to show you guys everything. Oh, and yes, I haven't finished Bitter's drawing yet. I haven't finished. I'm almost done with it. I'm still coloring it. Almost done meaning it might take me 5 more hours to finish, because like I'm still rendering, and like it's my first time trying to do something that's kind of like transparent in a way that's not, well, it's not transparent, it's translucent. It's one of my first times trying to do like a translucent look, you know what I mean, with a green look on it without looking kind of muddy, because when I was first doing it, it looked kind of muddy. I mean, I could show you guys. Wait one moment. Let me show you guys real quick what I'm talking about, because I think some people might not know what I'm talking about. Gotta share the stream again. Lonely. I'm so lonely. There you go. There we go. Okay, I can show you guys. Here it is. Let's go to the drawing side. Ta-da! You see, this is so far I've only drawn this part. As you can see, I changed up the skirt because I was like, you know, after thinking about it overnight, I was like, no, the skirt is flowy. It's definitely not stiff. So like I made the skirt very flowy, because like I was looking at the illustration again. I was like, oh, it's flowy. And so I was like, oh, it's flowy. So we're gonna make it flowy, right? And so I had some references and tried to like learn how to work with the clothing. I think this is one of the best things, right? When you're studying how to draw and everything. Because again, I don't usually do like studies like this, because not like a good amount of my characters don't really have a lot of flowy clothes, and this is actually quite a nice study. One of the reasons why I like drawing bitters is because it was quite a nice study to learn how to flow with the skirt and how the clothing flows, and the hair. Like I usually do hair, but like flowing, but not really like very light, airy clothes. And these are like very light and airy clothes. And as you can see, I'm trying to work on the translucency situation here. So far, I think it's looking okay on this side. Okay, because like this part is this is what I'm working out right now. Not this, because this one's still ongoing. But as you can see, it's not fully like blended and everything, because I was still trying to figure out like how to make it, you know, how to make the colors melt without it looking super like in your face, you know what I mean? Because sometimes when it could look, well, it doesn't look right, it looks like, hey, her arm's sticking out, you know what I mean? And I don't want to do that. I want it to be like it's melted, like how she drew hers, right? Because hers is like, it looks like it's melted on. You see that? You see the translucency? It's not transparent, it's translucent, so like the skin's peeking in through a little bit. And I'm trying to learn how to do that through my own like understandings of clothes, because this is like, it's a very, you know, it's very rare for me to try studying stuff like this. I find it very fascinating to be able to study her clothes and like be able to try to do this. So far, I think I drew, I think I colored the skin pretty okay so far. Hair will take a long time. I'm not gonna lie. Hair and clothes will take a long time for me to, that's why I'm saying it's gotta take another 5 hours for me to render this. Because it's just a lot of work. Because I'm still learning how, like, what type of rendering style I want to go for. You know what I mean? I'm still in that stage where I don't know like what kind of rendering style I like. But I do like how I rendered this one. I do like how I rendered this drawing. I also like how I rendered Jolta's drawing, but that's on another document. It's not in this specific document. But I do like how I rendered this drawing. The hair, I do have mixed feelings, because, you know, at some portions of the hair it kind of looks a little bit muddy. But then that was the type of drawing style, coloring style that I was trying to follow, because there was a tutorial on how to color hair and I wanted to follow that, but then it kind of looked a little bit muddy. But I do like how I colored the skin. For those who don't know, I really like coloring skin. That's like my favorite part, especially if there's like melanin in the skin. Ooh, that's so nice. When the character is like very, very, very pasty white, it's hard to put highlights onto the skin. So I do enjoy melanin on characters, because again, it's fun to do like little highlights like this. You see that on the corner? That's fun. I have a lot of fun. And also on the nose, but it's like, it's very mute, so it's not in your face, you know what I mean? I really like doing that. I like the little shine and stuff. Right now, I'm definitely doing like a blend between cell shading and like a blended shading. I don't know if I want to do some more light refractions. I feel like I want to add some light refractions into my drawings a little bit more, but I'm still studying it. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. For those who don't know, this is actually Forrest Kai. I drew Forrest Kai because he's an amazing artist and an amazing streamer. Of course, I do lurk on his streams as well. If you don't know who he is the papa of Jay. He's the father who had made Jay's model, popsicle model. I think he's known for having the popsicle models because that's like a very original thing that he does, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. That's my little thing. Let me go back to this. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that drawing too. That's my little update with what you call this, with Bitter Bones' drawing. With Bitter Bones, it's not really a what you call it, it's not really a I'm trying to think. I was at first it was like, you know, I was like, let me try this out because it looks cool, right? But then it ended up like I ended up learning so much. Through drawing Bitter Bones and also Forrest Kai. I feel like the more fan art, of course I do, the more I learn how to do stuff and like I enjoy it. Cause like you guys see like my silly goofy drawing style, which is mostly like, you know, the cell shading. Like this model is very cell shaded and everything. This one is like the fastest, like this is the fastest style that I can do. I can do it within a few hours to like a day. Like it's very quick for me to do because it's something that I've done every single day. But like this type of the little bit more complicated style is not something that I do usually. So I want to practice on that more with my art style and like learn how to do it more. Oh my goodness, how many cranes did I do so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. Good. We have 8. We have 8. Not just the what's that called? Not just 6, 7. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of stream, even though it was insane. This stream, honestly, you guys, is for your eyes only. This stream is for your eyes only. That's insane, though. No, I can't help it anymore. No, Tio. I thought you were lurking. That's crazy. No. Why? Why do they hit me with that 6, 7? Brother, my parents even asked me, like, why are a bunch of kids suddenly yelling 6, 7? And I had to explain to like my parents that it's a meme. And they were like, what was it supposed to be? I was like, Mom, it's not even supposed to make sense. My poor parents are trying to make sense of the kids' generation because they want to understand like, oh, what's the kids' minds nowadays and everything. But then how can I explain like they don't want to think about anything? They just want to do 6, 7 just because it's brain rot. How do I explain to my parents, Mom, it's brain rot? How can I explain that? You know what I mean? They don't know what brain rot is. They don't know that that's something that's supposed to be like nonsense. I just said to my mom and dad, I was like, Mom, 6, 7 is nonsense. Don't just it's just nonsense. It's not supposed to make any sense. That's what it's supposed to be. I'm always here just sailing the high sea right now. Got you. There you go. Let's go back. I'm not gonna lie. For those who don't know, I've been seeing like Anaconic T's like announcements and stuff. Cause right now they're doing a horror stream, right? Yes. They're doing a horror stream, a horror week thing, right? And I would die if I would stream every day for a week. I'm not gonna lie. Your girl, like, if I would do it for an hour, like, that's fine. But, brother, they're doing it for, like, 3 to 4 hours every day. I'm like, nah. Nah. My energy is like, bloop, you know what I mean? I have also seen T with their, like, cards and stuff. Like, Magic the Ring Gathering and everything. And for those who don't know, I'm actually very curious about it. I'm a very curious being. I really like, I enjoy seeing everybody's happiness with everything. Especially when I see people play D&D. I always, like, I love watching people, like, play it. Even though, like, okay, I like watching people play it, but I don't understand what's happening. Does it make sense? I'm like, everybody's laughing. I'm having fun because they're laughing. You know what I mean? I think it's funny. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. That's one thing that I do want to, like, check off my bucket list. D&D. I do want to play D&D one day. I just don't know, like, if there would be a group that would adopt me. Cause I'm just a wee person that doesn't know, like, how to D&D and anything. I know I should, like, kind of, like, study it a little bit, you know what I mean, like the D&D stuff. But unfortunately, I don't quite know, like, the realms, and, like, I know that there's, like, a rule book and everything because my brother's friend, the nerd, the one who's very in love with Corone, he has a rule book, and it was humongous. It was humongous. I forgot if he was in his table. I forgot if he was the DM, the dungeon master. I completely forgot. But dang, oh dang, I was like, holy, that's insane. Like, how do you know, I mean, I'm like, how do you actually do that thing? You know, I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I also want to do the thing too, because, like, again, my brother's friends always had fun with it. And it looked very fun when I was watching, like, other people play it, like Cal. When Cal plays it with T and Shin and Admiral and was it Ajax? I think it was Ajax with Heart. You know, I mean, that's their D&D thing. And, like, I do love watching it whenever they stream it. I think it's very nice. I do miss it because it's been a while since it's been streamed. I forgot if it's every Wednesday when they play D&D on stream. I completely forgot. But it's very fun. I like seeing, like, people being able to think of ways and characters and backstories. If I were to make a D&D character, it would definitely be lighthearted. I cannot think of something with a sad backstory. You know, I mean, for me, because, like, I don't think I would be able to carry somebody with, like, a dark history, true comedy. You know, I mean, I don't think, because I kind of want the character to be, you know, with all this, like, bad things going around in this world, at least my character is kind of dumb or something. I don't know. That's what I'd like to do if I were to ever play D&D. I would make the backstory, like, really silly, funny, goofy. It's not even, like, a sad, bad backstory. It's just, like, a funny backstory or something. Like, why did you choose to start an adventure? Because my mom's in the hospital. And they're like, oh, why is your mom in the hospital? Because she works as a nurse. You know what I mean? Something stupid like that. They'd be like, well, of course she's in the hospital. Why did you make it sound sad? Well, you know, she's working from day to night like a dog. And, you know, for those who don't know, that's an actual meme. I forgot. I work day and night like a dog. You know, that's a meme. I've seen that clip roll around and stuff. It's from a very hard to movie though. A very hard movie. But yeah. That I'd do something very silly like that. Cause, like, I feel like I could carry a character like that. Cause, like, if it's something, like, very deep, dark, spooky, mysterious. I don't think that I can carry a character like that. You know what I mean? I don't have the confidence to carry a sad character. I think that because of my own personality, I think I would have a hard time getting to character with such a sad personality. With that. And also, like, what I find cool with a lot of D&D characters is that they're wonderful voice acting. Like, holy, like, what do you mean you can change your voice from a kid to an adult to an ogre to a witch? Like, you know, that's insane. I'm like, is this how people learn how to voice act? Like, that's so cool. Like, it's always been so cool to me when I've seen like people do those types of things and like speak well and stuff. And oh, should I show you guys my clips? Not like the clips that you guys see on what's that called? On the capital GUN, you know what I mean? Not that. We're talking about the the clips, like my hair clips. That's what we're talking about. I can show you guys like a few of them, like my pom pom purin ones, because like I remember talking about it before, like because I'm kind of, again, I was like, I'm kind of a weirdo, like Cole Sprouse. I'm kind of wait, no, or is it Dylan? No, it's Cole, I think. Yes, or was it Dylan? I can't remember. Is it Dylan or Cole? Oh my goodness, I need to double check. Dylan Sprouse. Oh, it's Cole. It's Cole Sprouse. It's definitely Cole Sprouse. Yep. Cole, not Dylan. Because Dylan is the low-key one. There you go. Cole Sprouse is the one. He's like, I'm a weirdo. No one can understand me. You know, when he was Jughead, right? That was insane. That was actually insane when he was Jughead, right? Oh my goodness. Oh, I remember that. Oh my goodness. What am I supposed to do here? Okay. Also, talking about the Sprouse brothers, right? I actually was a fan of the Sprouse brothers growing up. I was more of a fan of Cole, the nerd, the I'm a weirdo growing up, just because I like nerds a bit better. But you know, as I gotten older and as I seen the twins getting older, I realized, dang, to be cringe was to be free. But dang, is Cole getting a little bit too cringy at times. He's pushing it. I'm not gonna lie. He's pushing it. And then when I was looking at Dylan, I was like, oh man, maybe Dylan's more my type. Because he's more low key. You know what I mean? He's more low key. He has a restaurant, beer thingy. I'm like, yeah, maybe that's more my style. More chill guy. Cause like, I every time I hear like something that Cole says, I'm like, oh my god, I just imagine like him putting his like fingers together like this, or like in his pockets, and it's like, I'm a weirdo. That's why I can't help but laugh or cringe sometimes. You know what I mean? When I hear people say Cole's like lines and everything, I'm like, oh no. But if you were to ask me, because like I know some people really like Sweet Life on Deck, my favorite one is definitely Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, the original one. I have a tendency to like the first season Eva. I don't know if it's because of my feelings or something towards the show. It's like fresh, it's nostalgic and everything, or maybe it's because of something else. I don't know. But that was one of my things. Another childhood crush, oh my god, a celebrity crush, was the actor who played Casper the Friendly Ghost. When Casper turned into a human, oh my goodness, did my eyes go like, wow, you know what I mean? And also the guy who played Peter Pan. Also the guy who played Peter Pan. Oh my god, I had a crush on the guy who played Peter Pan as well. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh, so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, but who did like kind of disappoint me was definitely Rufio. What's his name? I forgot the name. Oh my goodness, I can only remember the name of the character Rufio. He's the voice actor of for those who don't know, he's the voice actor of Zuko from the Avatar. Dang, has he done some stuff? I'm not gonna lie, he's done some stuff that I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I mean? Yeesh. But yeah, dang, Avatar: The Last Airbender, I don't know how to feel. I'm gonna be real with you. I just loved the original so much. I just loved the original so much that like everything else just didn't feel, you know, it just didn't feel right. The spark wasn't there. I don't know, like, dang, Korra, what made me mad with Korra was that, you know, they could have done so many things with Korra, you know what I mean? They could have done so many things with Korra. I know a lot of people like Korra, I'm sorry, but like, this is my own opinion, please do not kill me. I'm sorry all the Korra fans. But they could have done so much more with Korra. Like, yes, LGBTQ, that's totally fine. Like, yes, make her gay and everything. But they made, instead of like focusing on the friendships, they made it more on focusing on all the relationships. And that's what made like all the romantic relationships. Like, it's like as if Korra is desperate to have a romantic interest. And that's what made me annoyed. I was like, wow. And also they made Korra a, you know, I would have loved, don't worry, I agree with you, thank you, Xenos. I would have loved to see like a character development with Korra. If from like, remember, like she's like, oh, I'm the Avatar, I'm the greatest. Cause like, I wouldn't say she's a narcissist, but she's definitely has like a, how do you say this? God complex to her, you know what I mean? She has a God complex to her where she believes that she's the best in everything. And she can defeat anyone, right? And I wish that there was some kind of character development that they could have done during the first season or the second season where they could have improved that and shown like slowly that, hey, like maybe it's not okay. Kind of like with Aang, you know what I mean? When he started thinking, oh, I'm so much better than Katara, right? Or Katara or something like that. Or he's like, oh, I'm so much better, and then Toph like squash it down and everything, right? That's my thing. I just wish that they could have improved her character a bit more. I don't know if it's like a hot take or something, but I feel like they could have done that. That would have been such a good storyline. They could have done such a good storyline with that. Because again, she's mayabang. She is very boastful, very overconfident at times. And we could have like had so much more if we could have just tweaked it a little bit, you know what I mean? We could have just tweaked it just a tiny bit, just a tinge, you know what I mean? Let's see. I think we have 10 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 6. Oh, okay, I hear that. 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 10 cranes for today's stream. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna raid on 2. Of course, Aniconic T, because T's still streaming. So we're gonna raid to T's stream. I don't know if T's... Wait, let me double check if T's gonna sleep. Nah, they're still streaming. It's all good. It's all good, you guys. They're still streaming. Why are they streaming? FNAF. Okay, they're still streaming FNAF. It's all good. It's all good, you guys. God, yeah, I know. I started with the 6-7. I know. Because the booze to me, everybody. Because the booze. I know. I can hear everybody's booze. But yeah, that's my hot take with Korra specifically. Because they could have done so much more. They could have developed her character from... It's kind of like what I'm saying with Oikawa. Right? Oikawa came off as a villain. Cause like, but then they developed his character, they fixed it and everything. There was so much more depth into his character. They could have done something like that with Korra, but they didn't. They just focused on the romantic interest more than anything. Like, brother, stop. Just stop talking about the romantic interest. Like, that's fine. Like, again, like, I feel like people, because, like, I know that people keep getting mad at other people because, like, they're saying, well, she's a great representation, right, for the LGBTQ community, because, like, at the time there wasn't that many characters, especially in the cartoon world, that has or was in the LGBTQ community, which is true. But guys, they could have fixed it much better. Listen, you guys deserve so much better than having this character that hasn't even improved in character development at all. You know what I mean? Like, character development wise, there was only a change in the final season, but it was a very abrupt change. And, like, I don't think it even changed the foundation of her thinking, which is quite, like, I don't know. They could have done something better. They could have done it, like, it's just, there were so many things that they could have done there. You know what I mean? There was just so many things that they could have done. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. We're all going to go to raid onto... Oh, wait, there's an ad. Okay, well, I mean, I have to let the ad play now, because if I can't snooze it. That's the thing. I can't snooze the ad. I don't know why I can't snooze the ad. I want to snooze the ad. You know what I mean? Because I want to raid onto Aniconic T. But I guess we're gonna have to, like, be here for a little bit. We're gonna jump scare them. Because they're playing FNAF, okay, you guys? Let's let the ad roll first, and then we'll raid, okay? We'll raid once the ad ends. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I know, I'm just really disappointed with Korra with certain aspects. There's so much potential with Korra. I was so mad because there was so much potential with Korra, and then they ruined it. They just had to ruin it, you know what I mean? By just focusing everything on the romantic interests, when they could have done something different. They could have, yes, focus on the romantic interest, but you could also do character development alongside it. Sure, let's say you don't want to have any friendship, but then you could have done more to it, you know what I mean? Which is quite disappointing. Very disappointing, honestly, in my opinion. I wish they could have done more with Korra, because, like, Korra, there was so much potential for her to be so much better, you know what I mean? I'm just mad because, like, there's so much potential, but they just choked it out. You know what I mean? That's my take. I'm just mad because they choked it out. They didn't, you know, they didn't choose to improve on it or anything. They're just like, well, you know, just let her have her romantic interest. That's totally fine. That's good. Like, that would make everybody happy. No, we want character development. We want people, you know, we want stronger representation. Not just somebody who's just in love with someone. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's something more that you could have done to improve the character, to make them even better. Because, like, this representation, it's like, you know, you could have done so much more. You could have done so much more. This character could have been so much better than what they were. And that's why I'm mad at, because they lost the opportunity to make them even better than they were. That's why I'm mad at. I'm very mad because they lost the opportunity. They had that. They could have made them an annoying character, and then, like, oh wait, you're giving them so much depth, and then, like, bring in the romantic interest into it, and that's fine. But then you kept focusing. They kept focusing on all the romance, when they should have just focused on Korra's character development, which pissed me off. And, like, with the male characters, I feel like it's not, like, what's his name, the younger brother and the older brother, they're not even made for, like, themselves. They were just made to make the character, you know, it's just for, they were just there, not supporting characters, you know, or characters that'll help the whole show. No, they're not there for that. They're there for the main character, and that's, like, something that I don't like, because I'm like, okay, so if the main character is gone, what is your use? That's my pet peeve. That's my pet peeve right there. That's what made me mad with Korra. That's one of the things that made me mad with Korra. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. We're gonna raid the Aniconic Tea, okay? Again. Here's the raid message, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I know we sang. I probably killed your ears. I do apologize for that again. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed the stream, even though we did your breaker ears and everything. Bye, everybody. And thank you, Strawberry, for the raid again. Bye.